the radio architecture of peace, how Lacambel silenced guns with a microphone. John Oriema, aka Lacambel Uganda, did not merely report on the devastating conflict in northern Uganda. He systemically dismantled it from behind a studio microphone, operating at the volatile intersection of media, psychology, counterinsurgency, and psychological healing. Lacambel's career transformed 102 Mega FM in Gulu from a local radio station into a potent weapon for peace. His highly specialized broadcasting model fundamentally altered the trajectory of the war against the Lord-resistant Hamidas LRA, proving that strategic empathy could neutralize a brutal insurgency where conventional military might had stalled. At the height of the conflict, Lacambel conceptualized and hosted Duokchen Pajo come back home, recognizing that LRA commanders and abducted child soldiers heavily relied on battery-powered pocket radios for information. He turned shortwave and FM frequencies into a direct tactical breach into the bush, circumventing the strict media blackout imposed by rebel leadership. Rather than deploying aggressive counter-propaganda, Lacambel spoke to the insurgents with a soothing, parental, and deeply cultural tone. For fighters who had been isolated and brainwashed for years, hearing a trusted voice speaking the Acholi language with unconditional love and reassurance acted as a massive psychological trigger, piercing through the forge of war and planting the seeds of defection. One of Lacambel's most brilliant and highly dangerous innovations was bringing recently surrendered or captured LRA combatants directly into the studio to systemically dismantle rebel misinformation live. Joseph Coyne frequently told his fighters that surrendering to the Ugandan military, that's UPDF, meant certain torture or execution. To shatter this narrative, Lacambel put escaped fighters on the air to describe exactly how they were received, hearing the familiar voices of their own peers, confirming they were safe, well-fed, and fully protected, provided real-time proof that shattered the fear holding many back. This approach triggered immediate wave-like desertions across the specific rebel units in the bush. The Ugandan government passed the Amnesty Act of 2000 to offer blank pardons to rebels who renounce violence. But the law was functionally useless if fighters deep in the dense forests of South Sudan or the Democratic Republic of Congo were unaware of its existence. Lacambel became the primary legal translator and trusted popularizer of the mandate. He meticulously explained the legal protections of the Amnesty certificate over the airwaves, providing combatants with the legal confidence necessary to lay down their weapons without fear of domestic prosecution. Lacambel's work extended far beyond the studio walls. He actively engineered the logistics of surrender. The intermediary rebels would frequently use clandestine channels or call the station directly, stating their desire to defect but fearing military ambush at the front lines. Now, the coordination. Lacambel collaborated closely with local groups like the Acholi Religious Leaders Peace Initiative and security forces to establish trusted radio corridors. The result, it acted as the vital intermediary to ensure that specific extraction points were honored, safely guiding thousands of fighters out of the jungle and back into civilian society. Today, Lacambel's legacy is studied globally as a textbook model for peace building and asymmetric warfare resolution. His pioneering approach proved that in complex conflicts driven by mass abduction, strategic empathy and localized broadcasting are far more effective at dismantling a rebel force than standard military operations alone. He did not just broadcast the news, he engineered peace, one frequency at a time. May his soul rest in eternal peace.